Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So E-Step there with an RBI double. Hey, good evening there, volleyball fans. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com from beautiful Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Raider Varsity Volleyball coming up here on the WHS Network here tonight as we welcome in the 3-1 Blue River Vikings, also currently 1-0 in the MEC Conference, as they take on your 3-0 Wapahani Raiders. Again, this is our first MEC ball game of the season, and ready to get this MEC Conference season underway here tonight as Wapahani and Blue River will go toe-to-toe. I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We'll get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Dr. Care J. Wolf, DDS PC. Again, Wapahani with a very good victory last night. Took on the Richmond Red Devils, first home match of the season here for the Raiders, and we took care of business. The first set obviously was very close. Those of you that watched last night know all about that. Wapahani got off to a little bit of a slow start. It wasn't that they was in some big time bind, but they were down a little bit, and then they went on a nice lengthy run, and was able to eventually win that first set 26-24, and then from there it was complete and utter domination from the Raiders. Won the second set 25-8, then the third set 25-11, as they got the brooms out and swept the Red Devils out of Selma here last night, and they look to do the same thing here this evening to the Vikings. Now, Blue River, got to give them credit. They've started off the season very, very good, and some victories over some pretty darn good opponents. So I think that they're definitely trending here in the right direction, especially to start off the year. They've had some down seasons in recent years, but this year, that's what you want to see. From not only from a team standpoint but a coaching standpoint. You want your team to get off to a good start, have some positivity and some confidence right here early, and hopefully they can build off of that. And that's what we've seen. Or that's what Blue Rivers has seen so far from these girls. Hopefully Wapahani has other ideas here for them, though. We've got to maintain, what we do correctly, build off of that. As I alluded to in the junior varsity game, sure, are there things that, we still need to clean up? Absolutely, but it's still early on in the season. You're not going to be playing perfect, and you'll never play necessarily perfect anyway. There's always mistakes that's going to happen. You just want to minimize those as much as possible. A big thing is, like I said, you want to keep the ball in the parameters here. You can't allow service errors. You can't be coming out here and shooting yourself in the foot. You've got to do things the right way, and it all starts there from behind the service line. Our communication, I thought, was really good last night. We had some hitting errors early, but, really that wasn't too much of a factor last night. We kept the ball in play. We forced the defense to actually do what they're supposed to do, and that's play defense on the opposing side. And so, and we've seen how that turned out there for Richmond. So we've got to keep the ball in play. We've got to make our opponent actually come here to play tonight and make them earn every single point that they can possibly get here this evening. So we'll see how Wapahani responds here. Second game in 2 nights. They have a very busy week ahead, and hopefully they can continue their winning ways here this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. We'll step aside here for a quick break, and we'll be back here with the finishing touches here of our Raiders Live pregame show here on the WHS Network. Welcome back here to our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Dr. Cairds A. Wolf, DDSPC, again a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Final comments here from me. We've gotten off to a 3-0 start to the season. Victories over Delta, LaPel, and then Richmond. Obviously, Delta and LaPel, tough opponents. Delta, still a pretty young team, but tough and gritty. LaPel, they beat us last year in sectionals. We repaid the favor early on so far this season. That's nice to see. A great win last night over a 4A school there in Richmond. And now, once again here tonight, Blue River, you've got to take care of business. Conference games are so important. You always aim to achieve all these other goals, within the season. And one of those goals is to win your conference. That all starts here tonight. Wapahani's got to be prepared, ready to go from the start, and don't leave any stone unturned right here. We've got to get after it from start to finish, and hopefully it will be a successful night here for the Raiders, defending their home floor here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. So make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have tonight's national anthem, as well as the rosters. And then tonight's first serve, again, from Raider Gymnasium here in Selma, Indiana. Wapahani and Blue River here at MEC Conference action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, welcome back here to the WHS Network. My PA announcing duties are over with. Now time to get back to broadcasting right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Let's take a look here tonight at your rosters. First for the visiting Vikings of Blue River. Number 1, Becca Grimm. Number 2, Kinsley Davis. Number 3, Kylie Cannon. Number 4, Sophia Norris. Number 5, Carolyn Hirschman. Number 6, Lily Williams. Number 7, Madison Blackburn. Number 8, Autumn West. Number 9, Hannah West. Number 10, Kendra Williams. Number 12, Ava Lovelace. And number 13, Gwen Beavers. Sonia Thornburg's the head coach. Here for Wapahani, the reserves are Chloe Sipes, as well as Callie Parker, Kaylee Clements, Megan Luce, Addie Barnes, Journey Maines. The starters, number 2, Cammie Rivers. Number 3, Anne-Marie Gibson. Number 6, Caroline Huntsinger. Number 7, Sophia Beeson. Number 8, Tatum Dudley. Number 11, Olivia Walters. And then our libero is Emily Luce, with Valerie Wells as our head coach, as we get tonight's game officially underway here at 7:15 p.m. here on this Tuesday, August the 27th of 2024. Again, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Back there to serve, number 1 is Becca Grimm. Rivers, just a little get me over there, a little free ball action here for the Vikings. Soft touch there by number 8, Autumn West. And that will fall in. So the kill there for Wapahani ties things up here at 1. Again, the first MEC Conference matchup of the season here for Wapahani. Blue River, well, this is their second of the season. Received there by Lovelace on the attack. That was number 8, Autumn West. Rivers, but then quickly met there by West up there to net. Dudley now from the right side. Dug out by number 5, Hirschman. Megan Luce set on to Tatum Dudley. And that will fall in. So a 2-1 Blue River lead. As we will see number 5, Carolyn Hirschman, back to serve. And that one's going to be into the net, ties things at 2. Cammie Rivers back to serve for Wapahani. And the Raiders coming off of a sweep of Richmond last night here at home. 26-24, then 25-8, 25-11. Looking to go 2-0 here on the week, but the Vikings stand in the way of that happening. Loose on to Dudley, the left-hander gets it done for Wapahani as they now take a 1-point lead. Received by Lovelace, set on. That was number 8, Autumn West on the attack. Good job by Wapahani to stay right there with it. Dug by Grimm. Set on, Beavers on the attack, and that will be a point there for Wapahani. The Beavers back at it again, and Emily Luce will not get to it in time. So a 4-3 start, as we'll have number 8, Autumn West, back to serve. Luce receives it. Megan Luce sets it to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Nail that one to the floor. 5-3 Wapahani. Number 9, Hannah West, will sub on to the floor here for the Vikings. Emily Luce back to serve. Received there by Lovelace. Set right there to number 3, Kylie Cannon. Back to Beeson one more time. And a wide open back left corner. Great court vision. Great execution. And, well, that's pretty much about how you draw it up right there. There's absolutely nobody around, and there is an ace now for Emily. Loveless will get it over. Loose there to Megan, on to Tatum Dudley. Dug out by number 9, Hannah West. To Walters in the middle. Just a little too strong. No point there for Wapahani. The point goes there to Blue River. And it will be number 13, Quinn Beavers, back to serve. Beeson hammers another one. So in comes Caroline Huntzinger and Callie Parker. Megan Luce and Tatum Dudley will have a seat. And Callie will serve that one in the net for service here of the night for the Raiders. Still an 8-5 lead here with number 3, Kylie Cannon, back to serve. Hunzinger, right side set up there to Olivia Walters. So the kill goes to Olivia. 9-5 now with Sophia Beeson back to serve. Dug there by Grimm. Oh, wow. Like a 2-hit right there, but no call. And that is, that looked in. Instead, they say out. So 9-6 now. We'll have a substitution again for the Vikings. Autumn West will return to the floor with number 12, Ava Lovelace, back to serve. Hirschman to West, just over the outstretched hands there of Rivers and Walters. Beeson staying with it. Rivers will get it over. Free ball action here for the Vikings. Hirschman sets it to West. Really nothing much there. Set to the back row to Beeson. Leveled it. Bad thing is, didn't quite get on top of it enough and sent her out of bounds. Nice job right there. That was a really nice dig there from number 3, Cannon. It's a point there for Wapahani. So Chloe Sipes there back to serve. Hirschman sets to the left side there to West. Great job right there by Anne-Marie Gibson. And then she's unable to punch it across. So back and forth we go. Some early struggles here for both sides. Becca Grimm to serve. Wapahani has Huntzinger, Emily Luce, Rivers, Beeson, Parker, and Gibson on the floor, as well as Rivers. So after the service there, back to a 2-point Wapahani lead. Tatum Dudley and Megan Luce returning to the floor. Huntzinger and Parker will have a seat. Received by Grimm. Hirschman. West gets it over. Got to do something good with this one. Well, so much for that. Luce sets it there to Rivers. That's going to be out of bounds, and now we're tied once again, this time at 11. Gibson's trying to find that corner. Loose. Gibson. Nice job there by Blue River to keep it alive right there by Cannon and then West. Emily Luce, Megan Luce, Tatum Dudley. And it's going to be tipped right back over, but down and out of bounds off the hand of Gwen Beavers. So Wapahani will retake the lead. And there's an ace for Cammie Rivers. Received by Lovelace. And Beavers, not enough time to get there. And had she gotten there, she would have been flying into the net anyway. Hirschman with a one-handed set there to West. Emily Lewis now on to Beeson. Left side attack. Good job there by Beeson. Again, just trying to switch things up here a little bit. And Grimm will hit that one into the net. Luce sets it to Beeson, and that is in there. Beavers just to get me over there. Back to Dudley, in there. Finds that back right corner. No man's land, and a timeout here from Blue River. Wapahani on top by 6. Here in tonight's opening set. Stay right here with us. We've got more coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Welcome back here to our Alfred Ronson Customs game break. 17-11. Wapahani leads it as we return from the timeout. Again, just a reminder, some upcoming games the rest of the week here for the Raiders. They'll be back in action on Thursday night, back on the road again, heading over to Westdale for an MEC matchup there with the Warriors. JV start time of 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. Then we have the annual Wapahani Volleyball Invitational coming up on Saturday. We will not be broadcasting the game at Westdale, and we will not be broadcasting the Invitational, as there's another ace here for Cammie Rivers. But again, with both, with games going on both courts, there's nowhere for us to sit at, and we can't sit up in the second level because we would be blocking the flow of people to get through. And I highly doubt that the fire marshal would like that if there was a situation that had arisen. So, nonetheless, we won't be broadcasting Saturday, and like I said, we will not be doing the game at Westdale on Thursday. Just because we've been there, kind of done that. The signal out there is very very hit and miss. So we're not gonna even mess around with that, and still try to update you all here on our social media with Twitter and Facebook. Shanked off there to the left side. Nice save there by Keenan. Loveless gets it over. Free ball action for the Raiders. And Anne-Marie Gibson makes them pay. Hirschman gets it across. Nice job there by Megan Lewis to dig that one out of the net, and then Cammie to get it over. Emily, Megan, Sophia Beeson, dug by Grimm. Beavers gets it over. And then Beeson does what she always does, killing it. 22-11. And Rivers a little too far right there, but that was a nice string of points there for Wapahani. That had to have been darn close to right around 8 points, if not maybe even a little bit more. Nice to apply some distance here between the Raiders and the Vikings as we get this first set coming to a close, and we'll have a rotation violation here on Wapahani. So again, I'm not sure who was out of place, but obviously somebody was. Okay, we're back to volleyball. Megan Lewis with a setup there to Anne-Marie Gibson. Hammers that one home. We'll have a substitution here for Blue River. Number 9, Hannah West will return to the floor. Autumn West will have a seat. And Emily Lewis to serve here with 2 points to get here for Wapahani. That's a darn good start right there with an ace. So we have now arrived at set point, 24-13. Set to Dudley. Buries it. Oh. They say out of bounds. Oh, wow. That looked like a full, ball and a half in. But that's just from my view. I'm not proclaiming to know anything, and Lord knows I would not want to be a line judge or a referee of any sorts. That's also out of bounds. So Gwen Beavers still back to serve. Emily Lewis, Megan Lewis, Sophia Beeson, done deal. 25-15, Wapahani takes the opening set here this evening from Blue River. We take a 1-0 lead. Stick around here with us. Second set of action coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, Or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process. At Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University. And when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
All righty, folks, welcome back as we start the second set here from beautiful Raider Gymnasium. Again, if you're just joining us here for the first time this evening, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. We want to welcome you all, and hopefully all of you have had a wonderful Tuesday here so far. Almost right here in the middle of the week. It'll be a 3-day weekend. We got Labor Day on Monday. Do we have another rotation violation again? Holy Moses. It's the second one so far in the ball game. And there's an ace. Well, luckily it's only 3-0. We can stop the bleeding right here if you're Wapahani. Again, Becca Grimm, back to serve. Emily Luce, Megan, Gibson, 4-0. And that one served out of bounds, and hopefully that's exactly what Wapahani needed to hopefully get our act together here. That's what we're talking about there, an ace here for Rivers. And there's another ace for Cammie Rivers. Megan Luce there to the right side of Tatum Dudley, and that's out of bounds. So Wapahani is now tied at 4. On the basin. Ooh. A little too much mustard there from Sophia. 5-4. Number 5, Carolyn Hirschman back to serve. Received by Emily Luce. Dudley on the Beeson. That's a lot better. That's right in there. So Olivia Walters will return to the floor. Got Emily Luce back to serve. Received there by Lovelace and shanked off there to the right side. That's going to be nice there for Emily. Making this now a 6-5 ball game. Tied at 6. We'll have Autumn West back to serve. And that one will be served out of bounds. So Hannah West now for Blue River. For Wapahani, we've got Caroline Huntzinger and Callie Parker. Grimm received that one, set on the Beavers from the right side. Emily Luce, Huntzinger, Beeson. Yes. Parker, Huntzinger with the left hand. Well executed ball there from Caroline. And that one is now served out of bounds. So we've got number 6, Lily Williams, back in for Blue River. Wynn Beavers back to serve. Received by Emily. Caroline. Oh, just out of bounds. There was no touch there from Blue River. Parker, Huntzinger, Walters with the slide, and can't sneak it inside the white line. Huntzinger back to Beeson. That one's tipped out of bounds. So no doubt here, it's not been exactly one of our better games, that's for sure. Now, granted, this is only our 4th game of the season, but I mean, just in general in the game of volleyball, this definitely would not classify so far as very good, but there's still a lot of game to be played here. Coming off of a very, good first set right there. Good 25-15 win. Be nice to see us go on a lengthy run right here. And just making little mistakes that we shouldn't be making. That's just a part of the game. Just got to find a way to correct those mistakes. Tammy Rivers finds some open real estate right there in the middle. And Sophia Beeson back here to serve. Nice one right there from Beeson. And that's hit well out of bounds by number 6, Lily Williams. And again, Blue River has had their own fair share of issues here this evening, as we'll see a timeout from them. But, one thing you don't want to do is play that game of just back and forth constantly, because eventually that's going to end up coming back to bite you here a little bit. So hopefully Wapahani is starting to find their footing here in this second set. While we got a moment right here, we would like to thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet. Again, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. Known for their friendly style of service, Sam Pierce Chevrolet is stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals, finance options, and a top-of-the-line auto service. For more information, you can contact them at 765-387-4287, and you can go to sampierchevy.com to find your next vehicle. Again, that is Sam Pierce Chevrolet. The best deals are in the country. So returning here for the timeout, Wapahani with a slim 2-point lead. Sophia Beeson back there to serve. Mishandled by, I believe that was number 5, or not number 5, number 9. Yes, Hannah West. So the ace right there from Beeson. So Autumn West will now come in. They'll change it up there a little bit. Loveless. Beeson gets there to it for the dig. Set on to Cammie Rivers. Rivers delivers the goods. 14-10. Again, continuing to change it up, going short with some of those, and then really applying the pressure and send them back on their heels. You never know what she's going to go with right here. Keeping the defense honest. Floater serve executed to perfection. Beeson just keeps on dealing. And right now the Vikings have completely fallen apart. Oh, and then we give them a point. That was still a good string of points, though, there from Wapahani. That was, I think, right around 7. I believe it was a 10-9 or 10-8 game. So nice to see us go on a little bit of a run right there. Got number 3, Kylie Cannon, back to serve for Blue River. Emily Luce received that one, set on to Rivers. Soft touch there as Hirschman gets to it. Loveless there on the attack. Caroline Hunzinger there to Sophia Beeson. Back to Autumn West. Luce digs it. Parker over to Rivers on the left side. Hirschman there with a dig. Grimm to Loveless. Luce. Hunzinger. Rivers. Yes! Rivers delivers again. So in comes Chloe Sipes. She'll drop back to serve in this 6-point Wapahani lead here in the second set. And hit into the net by number 6, Lily Williams. Beeson, Hunzinger, Rivers, and that's going to be 4 hits. And so we'll see Olivia Walters briefly come in there as Emily Luce will take over there for her. 18 of 12 here with number 12, Ava Loveless, back to serve for the Vikings. Nice save there from Beeson. Rivers tips it over, but out of bounds. Oh, yeah. Big time hammer there from Cammie. Here comes Dudley and Luce, Megan Luce that is, returning to the floor. 19-13, Megan back to serve. Beeson's there to dig it out. Luce on to Rivers again. Tell you what, she's had quite a few of the answers right here. I know that. Cammie's got the hot hand. Received by Cannon. Hirschman, left side to West, and just in front of Luce and Beeson. Grimm there with a dig. Hirschman switches it up there a little bit. Now on to Rivers one more time. Heck, why not? She keeps delivering here for Wapahani. One right after another. So Rivers now back to serve. Wapahani just 4 points away from taking the 2-0 lead. Received by Grimm. Hirschman to West, but denied by Gibson. Rivers, Luce, Dudley, yes! Quite the trio of success right there for point 22. Good serve there from Cammie. Another ace here for Wapahani. I don't know how many they've had in this set, but I guarantee you it has to be close to about at least 7 or 8 here in this set. So the timeout here from Blue River, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout. So this will be our Alfred Rods and Customs game break. Speaking of which, big thanks here to Alfred Rods and Customs with over 30 years of experience. They sell the baddest hot rods, street rods, muscle cars, and customs in the land. Alfred Rods and Customs also buys, sells, and trades cars all over the country. For more information, you can reach out to them at 765-717-3625 and look them up on Facebook at Alfred Rods and Customs. Also, come check out their showroom at 613 East Weiser Street in Muncie, Indiana, and let them make your dream a reality. So get a special thanks there to Alfred Rods and Customs, their sponsorship and support of us here on the WHS Network. Hirschman to West. Megan to Tatum. Done deal right there for point 24. So set point now for the Raiders, up 24-14. Again, it's hard to believe at one point this was a 1 point lead for Blue River. And then the Vikings fell apart here as Wapahani takes the second set, 25-14, to now take a 2-0 lead. Again, stay right here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. The third set coming up. Wapahani on top, 2-0. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All righty, welcome back in here, volleyball fans. Appreciate you all for tuning in and being supportive of us, but more importantly, these wonderful young ladies out here on the floor tonight for both Blue River and Wapahani. And joining us here on this Tuesday night of Wapahani Raider volleyball. Getting a 2-0 Wapahani lead here as we head out into the third set. It will be number 1, Becca Grimm back there to serve as she serves that one into the net. So a quick 1-0 Wapahani lead. Again, really looking to see how Wapahani responds here. I mean, I understand they're up 2-0. I don't think that they've played maybe their best game here tonight. I don't think I would say that they played bad by any means. Especially, considering they was down almost about midway through that second set. They was down by 1 or 2 points. And then, Sophia Beeson and the Raiders went on that nice lengthy run, about 7 or 8 points in a row, and end up going on to a lopsided victory there in the second set. But I think they have more to offer here in this third set, and hopefully we really bring it to the table and show what we're capable of here in set 3. Anne-Marie Gibson cashes in for the third point. Hirschman tips it over. Emily Luce right there. Megan sets it on to Tatum Dudley. Dug out by Lovelace. Set on. Beavers backpedaling. Gets it over. Megan Luce back to Anne-Marie Gibson. And another one falls right on in there. Gibson with another kill. Makes it a 4-0 Wapahani lead. And there's the service there. All right, so 4-1 now. We'll have number 5, Carolyn Hirschman back to serve for Blue River. Whew, that is just out of bounds. You want to talk about close. I mean, that couldn't have been much more than a couple of inches off that line. That was nice job there from Sophia Beeson. I can't remember who else was back there, but that worked out well. That one's going to be hit out of bounds by West. So a 6-1 start here for Wapahani. Exactly what you want to see right here, but you've got to keep the foot on the gas. Good serve from Cammie. Hirschman over to Beavers. That's out of bounds as well. And again, good job, having that awareness to know where you're at on the floor to understand that that's sailing over your head and out of bounds right there, not touching it. And there's an ace again for Cammie. Mishandled, shank backwards. The Raiders just keep dealing aces tonight like it's nothing. Again, I'm not sure how many total that we had there in that second set, but it had to have been darn close to 8 of them, 8 to 9 of them. Hirschman to West there in the middle. Dudley's there to dig it out. Loose on to Beeson. Float like a butterfly and sting like a beeson. Yes. 10-1 Wapahani. Received by Cannon on the Beavers. That's also heading out of bounds. Oh, another ace. Oh, yes. And that has forced Blue River to take a timeout. 12-1 Wapahani here in set 3. And again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you during this timeout to once again thank some more of our sponsors here this evening. A big thanks here to Next Home Elite Real Estate. Their primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, Austin Rich provides a consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a market plan that provides superior service to all of his clients without compromise. For all of your real estate needs, contact Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546. Also, big thanks here to Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC. If you're looking for a family-oriented 5-star dental office, then look no further. Make your appointment now with Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, located at 3915 Willing Avenue in Muncie, Indiana, to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. You can contact them at 765-288-1560, and their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, a big thanks there to Dr. Kara J. Wolf, DDS PC, as well as Next Home Elite Real Estate. Again, proud supporters of the WHS Network, as Anne-Marie Gibson with the kill right there to put the Raiders on top here by 12. I tell you what, at least as of right now, not trying to jinx them or anything, so I'll go ahead and knock on wood. This is exactly what I was hoping to see from Wapahani here in this third set. Come right out here and just kick in the door and play the way we're capable of playing. Again, not saying that we've done a bad job the first two sets, not at all. My opinion really doesn't make a difference. But I just didn't think that we played the way we're capable of playing. But this third set, a lot more like it. Left hand there from Gibson. And we'll have a net violation here on Wapahani. So we'll see number 9, Hannah West, returning to the floor for the Vikings. She'll also drop back to serve. Received by Beeson. Loose. Right back to her. Oh, again, great placement, great vision of the floor there by Sophia. Leading the charge here for the Raiders. Olivia Walters returning to the floor as Emily Luce will now be back to serve. And miss hit, well, miss timing there from Gwen Beavers. And there's an ace again from Emily Luce. Loveless there, Rivers, Luce, Dudley. No touch, out of bounds, point Vikings. So in comes number 6, Lily Williams. Back to serve now will be number 13, Gwen Beavers. Received by Rivers. Luce sets it. Beeson puts it down. Caroline Huntzinger, Callie Parker will return to the floor. Megan Luce and Tatum Dudley will have a seat. Nice hustle there from Hirschman. Gets to it in time. Huntzinger on to Beeson. Oh, one more time. Yes. Cannon unable to handle that one, so an ace here for Callie Parker. Again, this just looks like a completely different team here for Blue River. But I think in a lot of ways, you see the same thing here for Wapahani. So Beeson there with a kill. We'll have a timeout here from the Vikings. And we'll go ahead and again stay right here with you during this timeout to thank some more of our sponsors. We'd like to send out a big thanks here to Taylor Architects, Inc. They are a full-service, client-focused architecture firm that provides personal service to you and their clients in the development of high-quality facilities for a variety of building types. This broad range of projects include commercial, institutional, governmental, educational, recreational, transportation, residential, and public housing, all for both public and private clients. Taylor Architects, Inc. also provides legal expert witness services regarding building code and ADA law compliance. Founded by President and Principal Architect Bob Taylor and business partner Bruce Everett, Taylor Architects, Inc. is located at 804 West White River Boulevard in Muncie, Indiana. And for more information, you can check out their website at www.taylorarchitectsinc.com and contact them at 765-288-3615. So greatly appreciate Taylor Architects, Inc. Again, a proud supporter of the WHS network. Boom. Again from Beeson. Puts everything behind that one for a 21-3 Wapahani lead. And now we'll see just one substitution. Addie Barnes now in for Wapahani. Olivia Walters will have a seat. And there's an ace again here from Callie Parker. Again, just a reminder, stick around here. We'll have a very short Raiders Live postgame show recapping this one here tonight. And then give you the breakdown for the rest of the week and what it looks like here for the Raiders. Again, Beeson backpedaling right there. We'll send that one out of bounds. So number 3, Kylie Cannon now to serve. Beeson on the attack from the right side this time. So Sophia back to serve. 2 points to get right here for the Raiders. Shanked off to the left. Nice save there from Hannah West. Good job there from Huntzinger and Barnes. Get that one over. Set up to Addie Barnes. And the kill for Addie Barnes. Yes. So we have now arrived at match point, 24-4. It'd be nice if we could just have an ace right here. Instead, we'll continue on, and that's going to be hit out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Wapahani will get the brooms out tonight against Blue River and win this one 25-15, 25-14, 25-4. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with our Raiders Live postgame show coming up here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bringing the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there in the deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. All right, welcome back again here, ladies and gentlemen, here to our Raiders Live postgame show presented by Alfred Ronson Customs. Wapahani again got the brooms out tonight over the Blue River Vikings in straight set fashion, 25-15, 25-14, 25-4. To now improved to 4-0 on the season and an MEC conference record of 1-0. Great win here tonight. Again, the first two sets were a little, shaky at times, and then as the set went along, Wapahani kicked it into high gear. That third set, again, the score kind of spoke for itself. So I'm not really gonna say too much more about that. That was just a job well done by Wapahani finishing the game the right way right there. So excellent work there for Wapahani to be able to come in there, get the job done, get the win, first conference victory of the season, and so that's big time right there. And you have another big game coming up on Thursday night as we will see Wapahani travel over to Westdale to take on the Warriors. Again, that will be a JV start time of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow. Again, we will not be broadcasting any more games throughout this week. Again, usually the signal over there at Westdale is not the best for us. At least it's been that way in years past. And, especially being out in the middle of nowhere, essentially just like what Wapahani is. But it's a little bit difficult to have a consistent, good live stream of a game over there. So we will not be there Thursday night. And then Wapahani will also play in our annual Wapahani Volleyball Invitational coming up there on Saturday morning starting at 9 a.m. Again, we'll have it'll be us as well as Adams Central, Seton Catholic, let's see, I believe Northeastern, Oak Hill, and then I think Muncie Central. I think that's about right. So we've got some pretty good competition coming in here on Saturday morning. Again, we will be out here. We won't be broadcasting that because there's two games going on two courts, and that pretty much makes it impossible for us to broadcast. So, but we'll still be out here. We'll be updating everybody on how Wapahani does, and we hope you guys come on out, support the ladies on Thursday at Westdale, and then on Saturday morning throughout the day there for the Invitational there on Saturday. So, again, we want to thank everyone for tuning in. Big thanks to all of our sponsors for all that you guys do for us. And like I said, we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. And we'll see you back here next time. Until then, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.